It's Wednesday and we know what that means, a new Aldi ad. I'm super excited because I'm actually getting it to come here in the morning and see if I can get my hands on some of the awesome goodies that I saw in the ad this week. There's a couple things I saw that I want to look for. The first one is this plastic bottle rack. I don't know about you guys, but we have a plethora of bottles and different drink containers in my house that I need to organize. They also allegedly have the V8 Energy little canned drinks, which are delicious if you've never tried those. And then also breakfast burritos, which I love. So I'm gonna look for those as well in the freezer section. And then frozen kimbap, which I've heard the Trader Joe's version is really good, but I haven't tried it. So looking forward to seeing if they have that. They have my mochi, little kind of mochi ice cream bites that my kids love, some Himalayan pink salt ghee, and then also this roasted chicken ramen with 20 grams of protein. So let's go inside. Okay, so Aldi is one of those stores that I typically go into in person. Like I don't order online, and for the reason that when I have ordered online from Instacart before, the prices are like ridiculously marked up. So let me know if in your area you go into Aldi in the store or if you order it online and how you do that. So the first thing that I found were these cute little lamps, these decorative ceramic banks and lamps, and they're just super cute, but my kids are kind of too old for that stuff now, so I passed on those. But then I also saw these really cute lunchbox notes. I actually almost got a box, but I wasn't quite sure yet when I saw these if my kids were going to want me to pack their lunches yet, so I passed on them. But if you see them and you pack your kids' lunches, they are very, very cute. They also had these tabletop dry erase easels, which I think would be perfect to put your meal plan or grocery list on, especially if you have room on your counter for that. And then these shower curtains were marked down. My kids are not gonna be in love with that, so I didn't get it, but I thought it was super cute and wanted to show it to you guys. And then I also found these sewing kits, which I thought were really useful and really affordable, so you might want to go to Aldi and grab those if you see them. I was so close to sticking this in my cart, but I didn't know if it would be, like a high quality product or not, so I passed. But the electric scrubbers, especially for showers, are popular. The next thing I saw were these crossbody bags. I've seen these a lot, especially in different name brands and generic brands. And then they had all of these hair clips and scrunchies and different hair ties and items as well. I didn't pick up any of these because we have plenty, but they were definitely a good deal. And then this brand they have every so often at Aldi. I did go ahead and pick up this retractable blade, especially for opening boxes. It's very useful. And then they had a bunch of organizational products, so like different drawer organizers and fridge organizers. I did go ahead and pick up some of these, and I'll talk about this a little bit later in the video, but I'm still kind of struggling with how to organize my fridge. And then I did find the bottle organizers as well. I thought this was so cute. This is a kid's art frame that you can change out with your kids' artwork, which I think is such a good idea. And then they had these cute little Squishmallow keychains. I didn't grab any of these, but now thinking back on it, I probably should have. And then we actually have a calendar similar to this in our mudroom, and I highly recommend it. All these are super affordable if you're looking for one. And then onto the food. So I found the pho noodles that were in the ad. And then I also found the ghee, which I picked up. The ramen, I picked that up as well. I did not find the kimbap or the V8 Energy. I think those were the two things I mentioned earlier, but I didn't find those in the store. I also saw these chili lime pork bites. I did not pick these up, but they actually looked really good for a super quick meal. And they also had orange ginger as well. I did find the my mochi, so I picked up a couple boxes of those. And then I went ahead and paid and headed out to my car. All right, so let me show you guys what I found at Aldi today. So this was in the ad these brown rice pho noodles. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them yet, but this is something that is hard for me to find, so I thought I would pick it up. I got some Celsius energy drinks. These are my favorite, and I was all out, so I just got one of every flavor they had. The kiwi guava, sparkling watermelon, and the orange. My kids are going through the fruit pretty fast, so I just picked up some raspberries and blackberries. Aldi always has great prices on those. Some peaches, so I got some of these the other day at Aldi and they were really good, so I decided to grab some more. I did find the ramen. So the brand is Chef Wu, and there's one that's braised beef and one that's chicken, roasted chicken flavor. So I thought those would be good to try. They have, I think, a bit more protein than regular ramen. I already put this basil in a cup with some water, which is how I store it in the fridge, but I grabbed some of that to go with this burrata. I'm so excited that Aldi has burrata now because it's a great price, and sometimes that's hard for me to find as well. I got some green grapes. I don't normally prioritize organic, but these just looked really good, so I went ahead and grabbed them. Some Colby Jack cheese, some bacon bits. I always try to keep these in the fridge, and we were all out. Usually we just put them on, like, sometimes if I make potato soup, or we'll put them on salads, in eggs, things like that. I got some bacon. I was thinking maybe, I have like a bunch of jalapenos in my fridge, and I also have some cream cheese, so I was thinking maybe I'd make some bacon wrapped jalapeno poppers. And then these were on sale. This is the Aldi brand of Lunchables. It's just pepperoni and cheese and crackers and cookies. So I got 2 of those. I got some soup for Adam to take to work for lunch. This is the chicken pot pie. This was like 10 bucks, this ghee. But I've seen some videos where people are cooking with it, you know, instead of like regular butter so that it doesn't burn. So I figured I'd give it a try, and I think it'll last me for a while if I just use it for that. I got a couple cans of tomato soup. I always try to keep this on hand in the pantry just because tomato soup and grilled cheese is like a super quick meal. And it's just something that I always like to have for kind of an emergency meal if we need it. I already put these in the freezer, but these were the breakfast burritos that I found. So they're just egg, sausage, cheese, and potato. I was kind of wondering if these were like the El Monterey brand, I think it is, which I assume that they are because the packaging is almost exactly the same. So I'll have to try those. I got a couple of yogurts. Kira's been having these for breakfast. Some Hidden Valley Ranch because we were almost out of that. They had a bunch of these little kitchen gadgets. So I got this retracto blade. These are just great for like opening boxes and packages that come in the mail. I got some of these pickle, oh snap pickle snack packs. Connor really likes these. They are a little bit pricey, but it's just kind of a convenient thing to have in the fridge for the kids to grab, or Connor. Actually, Kira doesn't really like pickles. And then I've never tried these before, but they're the flatbread everything crackers. They had, I think, a couple different flavors, sesame and something else. I thought these would be good, like with Laughing Cow cheese. So that was almost all the grocery items I got. And then I also did get some ice cream kind of novelty items. I already put these in the freezer. These are the unicorn cones. They're just kind of fun. And then the galactic cones. I've got these before and the kids like them. There's 4 that come in a pack, so there's not a ton in there. And then my kids love these mochi ice cream treats. I don't hardly buy them a lot because they are kind of pricey. But when Aldi has them on special, I do usually pick a couple up. So I got the cookie dough, and then they had the smoothie flavor, strawberry banana, and then the passion fruit. And then I did pick up some containers for my fridge. We got a new fridge a little while ago, and I'm still struggling with how to organize it. I'm gonna make a video on that. But I thought these bins that pull out would fit perfectly. They actually fit perfectly in like the middle, like narrow shelf that I have. And right now everything's just kind of shoved in there. So I thought these would be really good to organize things in the fridge, like maybe produce. I'm not sure how I'm gonna use everything yet, but I picked up 3 of these. And then just 2 of these little, they call them insert bins, but I'm not gonna insert them in anything. If you can hear Connor yelling, he's playing Fortnite. And then this is the bottle storage that I got. So I realize that they have like wine bottles in here, but I'm pretty sure this is also gonna be really good for like all of our water bottles, which right now are just like sitting here on my counter in this mess that's driving me nuts. So I think I'm gonna probably try and rearrange some stuff in my cabinet here and maybe put them on the top shelf. I don't quite know what I'm gonna do yet, but somewhere where the kids can grab them. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys what I ended up doing with the bottle holder. So I just put it up top here at the top of like where we keep all of our glasses. And I now wish that I would have gotten another set to put right next to it. But I really like how that works. especially being able to kind of like lay the bottles in there on their side. It does fit in the cabinet, so that worked out really well. And I have not started on the fridge organization stuff yet, but I am probably going to do that tomorrow, and I'm going to film a separate video about it. So keep a lookout for that video very soon.